Hey guys, and welcome back to Bee's Kitchen. Thank you for joining me. So keeping up with our Valentine's Day theme, today I am going to show you guys how you can make this impressive seafood linguine. Now this seafood linguine is packed with prawns, crab meat and lobster meat. Put this dish in front of your special one on Valentine's Day or any occasion, and I'm telling you, they are going to be impressed. So stay with me and let's get started. For this recipe, I am going to use the following ingredients. I have my lobster, which I left it in the fridge to thaw overnight. I have king prawns, crab meat. I'm using lumps of crab meat. I have linguine, shallots, garlic, cherry tomatoes, stir in pasta sauce, and I'm using the sun-dried tomato. I have fresh parsley, you can certainly use dried one. I have some chilies, butter, Cajun seasoning, smoked paprika, white pepper, black pepper, olive oil, and jumbo crayfish flavoring stock. If you don't have this, you can certainly use salt. I will list all the ingredients, including measurement, in the description box below. I'm going to start by cleaning the lobster tail. So in a bowl, I have just added cold water, and now I'm going to add my lobster tails. Using my kitchen shears, I am going to cut this part of the lobster tail off, and I believe this is the legs. I could be wrong. I'm going to cut every single piece off, and this is what it should look like once you've cut it all off. I'm keeping the shell as presentation, so I'm not going to cut the back. I'm actually going to cut inside of the lobster, and next I'm going to pull the skin apart. This will ensure that once the lobster is boiled, when I'm pulling the meat out, it makes it a lot easier. Now I'm going to repeat the same steps as I did with the first lobster with the second lobster. To cook the lobster tails, I have brought water to a boil. I am now going to add the lobster tails and I will allow it to cook for 6 minutes. Until you see that the lobster tails have turned pinkish reddish, they should be ready. And guys, please bear in mind, it's not all lobster tails that will turn red. Some don't. It depends on the type of lobster. So mine, as you can see, one is more pinkish, or should I say reddish, than the other. And 6 minutes later, the lobster tails are cooked. I'm going to remove it from the pot and place it in cold water for 3 minutes before I remove the meat from the shell. And 3 minutes later, I am now going to remove the meat from the lobster shell, and you have to do this gently if you are using your lobster shell as presentation. This is the meat from the lobster tail, and because I will be using one of the shell as presentation, I'm just giving the shell a good rinse. Repeat the same process with the second lobster tail. Next, I will cut the lobster meat into big chunks. Once you cut the lobster meat into your desired chunks, just place it in a bowl and set it aside for later use. Now time to start making the pasta. So to a pot, I have added enough water and I've brought this to a boil. I'm now going to season the water with salt Next, I'm going to add my linguine, and I will cook the linguine as per the cooking instructions on the packaging. Whilst the pasta is cooking, let's get started on the pasta sauce. So to a wok, I've just added a little bit of olive oil. Next, I'm going to add the shallot and garlic, and I will saute this until fragrant. As the onions and garlic is nicely sauteed, I'm now going to add the butter, and I will allow the butter to melt. I am now going to add the king prawns to the shallot, garlic and butter. Next, I'm going to add some of my seasonings, and I will allow the prawns to cook on low to medium heat for 3 minutes. I'm now going to add my chilies. I like my food spicy, but if you don't like spicy food, please feel free to omit chilies from this recipe. Next, I'm going to add my jumbo crayfish flavoring stock, and if you don't have this seasoning, you can certainly use salt. I'm now going to add the sun-dried tomato sauce, and guys, this smells incredible. Everything smells so good. Next, I'm going to add the crab meat and the lobster meat. Time to add the cherry tomatoes, followed by the fresh parsley. If you don't have fresh parsley, feel free to add dried parsley. Also guys, you can add white wine to the sauce. Mix everything together, and don't forget to taste and adjust your seasoning if needed. And my linguine is cooked. I'm going to drain the excess water. I'm now going to add the linguine to the sauce, and I'm going to mix everything together to ensure that the pasta is well covered in the sauce. And the seafood linguine is ready. I cannot wait. Number one seafood lover over here, so I'm excited to tuck in because I can really smell the garlic, the herbs, butter. Oh, I'm excited. I'm plating this up, and I'm going to show you guys how to garnish your plate to a restaurant quality. Remember, we eat with our eyes first, so you want your presentation to be A1. Now I'm going to add the lobster shell on top of my seafood linguine, followed by some of the fresh parsley. Next, I'm going to grate some cheese on top. And guys, this is restaurant quality. I don't care what no one says. If you put this in front of your guest, like I said, or your loved one, on any occasion, they are going to be super impressed. You created this masterpiece in your kitchen. Come on, just look at this dish. You have to applaud yourself once you make this. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so, and click the notification bell, which will notify you every time I post a new video. Enjoy your seafood linguine, and I will see you next time. Bye.